Hey, hello, hi, how's it going? Welcome back to another 20 Minutes Till Dawn video. It's me, Cranberry. Hopefully you are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. I feel like no one ever asked me how I'm doing, but whatever. I see. Listen, I understand the YouTube format. I guess it's not really so much a two-way conversation here, but maybe every once in a while maybe ask me how I'm. Anyway, sorry. We're playing Scarlett and we're playing SMG. A new person, maybe not a new viewer. I don't know how long they've been watching, but a new person came into the Discord recently. They go by the name Eshek A Mat, which is I googled it. I was curious because I was like, what does this name mean? This sounds like it's like in a different language, and it means checkmate in French, which I thought was pretty cool. Anyway, this person came in. They were like, hey. They didn't even ask me to play the build. They were just like, this is a build that I like very much. It is Scarlet SMG. I like it a lot. And I thought about it and I was like, I haven't played Scarlet SMG in 1.0 yet, I don't think. I wonder how impactful Firey Payload is on the build. So here we are. We're giving it a try. Hopefully it goes well. Quick peek at the rune page here. We're going to go for Ethereal. I think there's a good argument for Cadence here on this build as well. But we're trying Ethereal out here. I think these both work pretty well. Obviously, Cadence better for the early game, Ethereal better once you get Pyromaniac. So if we're lucky and we get Pyromaniac early, we're gonna feel very smart for having Ethereal. If we're not lucky, it's gonna be a little bit of a hassle, but we'll see how it goes. And then obviously just Glass Cannon, Elemental Barrage. Sorry, I have Discord open still. Shit, I gotta turn streamer mode on. Sorry about the ping. I didn't mean to. That's my apologies. Sorry. Hopefully you didn't immediately reflexively check your Discord. Anyway, sorry. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Yeah, looking at the perks here. Shield side, all normal stuff here. So yeah, let's hop in. Let's not dilly-daddle too much. Let's get into the game. Now, one more thing too here that I want to talk about, some logistic stuff. If you are interested, I should be doing a stream today over at twitch.tv. I did one yesterday as well. I played a little Brotato. It was a lot of fun. But today, we're doing something a lot different. We're doing something a lot different on today's stream. If you're not aware, which most of you probably are not aware because I don't talk about it too much, but over the last... Ooh, Dragon, I'll take that, sure. Over the last, like, year and a half, I've been working on a video series with my good friend Voyix. Usually what we'll do is we'll play either a good co-op game or a miserable single-player game while the other one watches. The last miserable game we played was Final Fantasy 13-2. It was a bad, stinky game, and I had a lot of fun watching him play it. However, it was my turn to play a bad, stinky game, and the game that I chose was Sonic 06. If you're not familiar, Sonic 06 was a Xbox 360, PlayStation, what was it? PlayStation 3, I guess. Yeah, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 title for the Sonic game series. It is notorious for pretty much being, I think, the worst Sonic game ever. There's some arguments that Sonic Boom is worse. And I think those are fair, probably. I didn't play much of Sonic Boom. I know it was really buggy, and I had a friend who bought the game because of how buggy it was, as like a funny bit as well. But I don't know. There's something special about Sonic 06 being genuinely horrible. Ooh, do we want fresh clip here? No, I think we need to go for power shot right now. There's something genuinely special though about how bad Sonic 06 is. Mainly because like Sonic Boom. Like, the game is a mess mechanically, but I think story-wise, it's benign. The story of Sonic 06 is also a fucking mess. So I think that's more so why the game is so famous. If anyone's asking me, I know no one is right now, but if someone was asking me, that would be my theory at least. You know what? Sure, kill clip. Why not? That'll be useful after an ethereal trigger here. But yeah, I don't know. If you are interested in that, I'm going to be live streaming, editing the game. That's what I was trying to talk about. I got so distracted by just the lore of Sonic 06. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a live stream. I'm going to be editing the game footage. If you want to come check that out, please come by. It should be fun. Give me the splinter here. We do want fresh clip eventually for mini clip, but for now, there's other stuff we need first. we're having a little bit of trouble right now. We are. This is the issue of taking Ethereal here, is that, as you can see, we can't really kill enemies very well. They're really globbing up here, right? So that's what we're having trouble with right now. Eventually we'll get them. But if we had Cadence here, we would be mowing these fools down right now, because the infinite piercing shots would be really good. Take aim. Love to see that here. Penetration would be really strong right now. Love a little penetrative bullets here, if we could find them. Okay, keep on running here. Also, wouldn't hate Pyromage here at some point. Love some more synergy with fire, hopefully. Okay, sniper is fine, but here you gotta take the Age Dragon. The earlier you get that Age Dragon, the better the Dragon Bond will be in the later game. Oh, lost my shield. Oh no. I'm trying my best to get my dragon shots here. Or not my dragon shots, but I guess, what do you call these? The Phoenix shots? I don't know what you call Scarlett's little Firebird, but maybe just Firebird. Trying my best to get my Firebird shots through as much enemies as possible here while they're all clustered up like this. It is not easy, though. It is somewhat difficult. You know, that's like the thing, right? We're sacrificing early game potency for late game potency when we take Ethereal over Cadence here. And hopefully it'll pay off, but we have to actually survive long enough for it to pay off, which is what I'm worried about. Okay, Pyromaniac, please. Pyromaniac, please. Pyro Affinity. Boo. Tragic. Haste is fine here, but give me the Dragon Bond. Nice little immediate damage bonus, and will be more significant as well. So that's fine. Yeah. Come check out the... Okay, I keep getting distracted. Sorry. Come check out the live stream. I should be edited. Because here's what I want to do. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with Sonic. The overall recordings are about 14 hours long, roughly. Give or take a couple, like maybe like a half hour, right? So the total series took 14 hours to record. That's a lot of footage. If I was to cut that up in roughly half-hour episodes, assuming that it all fits that nicely into half-hour segments, that's 28 videos. That's a big, you know, commitment. And people, you know, there's a lot of funny... Here's the issue, right? There's a lot of funny moments in the series, in my opinion, right? And if I make it into a 28 long video series, most people are not going to finish the series, and they're going to miss out on all of the cool Family Guy funny moments. So I feel like the best thing to do with this footage is to make a highlighted, like, you know, half-hour, 45-minute reel of just all of the top Family Guy funny moments from the Sonic 06 playthrough. That's what I want to do. I feel like a good way to do that is to edit it live as well. I think that's a good way to, you know, we're double dipping, right? And if you want to really watch the whole series, you can watch the live streams and see, you know, the whole series in a sense as well. So that's my thought, at least. I think it's kind of a good idea, but I don't know. I'll take light bullets here. We're pretty close to getting death rounds on this build, which I would like quite a bit. So thank you. The Dragon Bond damage boost here has felt really significant. Ever since we got Dragon Bond, I feel like I've been actually killing way better now, which is good. Sonic 06, by the way, god damn, it's a funny game. It's also miserable to actually play. I underestimated how annoying that game is mechanically. It is so fucking bad. Nothing makes sense. It's not even so much what were they thinking. It was like, damn, you shouldn't have released this game, dude. If that game came out now, they would have just, you know, postponed the release by like 6 months, polish it up a little bit, and then still release an unfinished game. But at least it wouldn't have been as embarrassing. It's really interesting too, because the whole point of that game was that they wanted to release it on I think the 15th anniversary of the original Sonic game. That was the whole point. So they were like, we have a deadline. We can't miss our deadline. It has to come out on this day or whatever, right? And it's just absolutely not ready. It's just really nothing works correctly, which is kind of funny. Okay, I want none of these, so you know, Train Dragon, it's your time to shine, bud. Let's go. What do you have here for me, by the way? You know what, Tome of Glass? Sure, I'm not a coward. Just don't get hit. Duh. Really need Coughing to fess up with the Pyromaniac here. If not, this is going to be a little bit difficult. And I gotta play a little bit more focused here. Sorry, I can't. No more rambling about Sonic 06 now. If you wanna see how crazy it is, come check out the live stream. Twitch.tv/me. Come check it out. What else can we talk about here? I don't know. The sub is now illegal to talk about, by the way. We can't talk about the Titan Submersible. Because it's getting even weirder. People now aren't even insulting me. They're just going on weird rants now. So we can't do that anymore. That one's not allowed. We can't talk about... I don't know. What can we talk about here? Steam Next Fest, I think, is wrapping up now, which is pretty cool. I should have played more demos. I did play one on a live stream the other day. That YouTube video... Or that stream might be turned into a, into a YouTube video, because I did think it was cool. The only problem is that by the time that I did upload a video about the game, I'm pretty sure the demo for it is already over. So you'd have to go. The only thing you can do is wishlist it, I guess, which is kind of annoying. But that game was pretty cool. It was what is it? Cross Blitz. Not to be rude, in my opinion, not a very good name, but it's a pretty fun game. It's mechanically pretty sound. It's Inscription meets Hearthstone in a good way. And I enjoyed playing it quite a bit. A lot of dialogue that I wasn't interested in, though. The game seems cool, and I'm sure the story is fine, but I was just trying to... It's already... I am bad at paying attention to things while streaming. Because I have to read the dialogue in the game, and then I also have to read the chat as well. And I have to try to maintain a conversation with chat while also reading a story. And that, to me, is very difficult sometimes. So... Cross Blitz seems very cool. Seems very neat. Apparently it's going to have PvP in it too, which is kind of interesting. We'll see how that goes. But I don't know. Not a great stream game in my opinion, which is sad. But it was a good game. Maybe you should have taken the Fanfire there for what's it called? Why have I forgotten what it's called now? Shit. Should have considered Fanfire there for hold on. Miniclip would have been good there, but whatever, we don't need it. You know what? Divine Blessing, sure. We're never getting hit anyway, so this seems fine. Happy to have that. This run's doing pretty well. We didn't get Pyromaniac, but we did get Tome of Glass here. So that's pretty sweet. You guys remember what I called Tomb? Wasn't that so funny? Oh man, those were the days. Those were the days. Just starting to play, 20 minutes till dawn. Kept saying Tomb instead of Tome for the books. I would never make that mistake now. I'm reformed. Sniper here seems fine. Anywho. Doing a great job handling these waves here. No real problems arising. Just really want Pyromaniac from Coughing. We'll see if he coughs it up, but I doubt it. I'll take Splitfire for Fusillade here. Firestarter is probably not bad, but I don't love it. Even with our high fire rate, it's still kind of iffy. I think Fusillade might just be more important to get early, too. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm allowed to be wrong, right? Oh, look at that. See? I was actually right the whole time. If you said I was wrong, now look who's wrong, dummy. Do we want a Frost Mage in here? I don't think so. I'll just take the Dark Cards for Wither. I'll play it safe here. That seems fine. This is the scary part, especially with glass, with Tome of Glass here. This is where the game's gonna get a little rough, I imagine. We'll see how it plays. Gotta really target the shooters. Gotta do my best. Go for ghosts. Go for the shooters here if I can. Oh. Thought I was gonna run into that that witch there. Luckily died a split second before I actually hit them. Oh god, excuse me, sorry. I put my finger up as if you could actually see what I was doing. There could be like a pause for a second. Oh, that one hurt a little bit. You know when you get those burps where they like they start in like your solar plexus? That's what that one did to me. It started there, and when it came up, it wasn't all that pleasant. I didn't like that one. Well, yeah. Anyway, what are we doing here? I'm taking run and gun, I think, on this one. End the wind would be nice here. I think just the move speed while shooting is actually really underrated for this part in the game. Makes it a lot easier to dodge shooter shots. So I actually am pretty happy to have run and gun here. Sometimes we focus so much on offense, we forget about defense, and this is actually a really strong defensive perk. You can't hit me if you can't hit me, right? Simple as that. Now, I am trying to get damage on coughing whenever possible. It's a little tricky, but oh, look at that. That was actually not that hard to kill him. Nice. Pyromaniac? God damn it. Tragic. Tragic. I should have taken Cadence. Huge mistake to take Ethereal here. Not really. It's still performing pretty well. But damn. Absolutely tragic sequencing here. Mr. Checkmate, I won't hold this against you specifically, but I do blame you. This is your fault. I'm just kidding. Don't worry. Maybe, you know what? Maybe Mr. Checkmate has already moved on. Maybe he's decided, you know what? Actually, this guy, lame. I'm going to go watch. I don't even know. Is anyone else even playing 20 minutes? I feel like everyone already moved on from 20 minutes again. I might be once again the lone 20 minutes till dawn gamer at this point. I don't know. Maybe Halion is still playing at this point. Who knows? He seems like the only other person who's like even like remotely interested in playing the game. Oh, a couple people got in there. I think Wanderbots and Retromation played a run or two on 1.0, but I think Halion is like you know he's a MLG Hades gamer. I got respect for Halion, although I don't think he even fucking knows who I am. So you know, whatever. But he's a he's an MLG Hades boy, and Hades is a tough game, so gotta put respect on him for that. These all suck, by the way. I guess I'm taking Magic Lens here to occasionally randomly shoot through it and get a little bit of extra bonus damage. That's all. Those are all bad upgrades there, though. Very tragic to see them. Okay, we're getting a little spicy here. Getting a lot of witches in the mix. Little concerned. Would have loved Pyromaniac. Would be really useful against these witches, but whatever. It's fine. It's not like I like you or anything, Baka, or whatever, witches. And you know what? Pyromaniac is not long away from us, right? It's only a couple minutes from here. I'll take a siege. Stand your ground would be pretty useful here, I imagine. So would love to see that. Oop, okay. As long as they're not shooting, I'm not too worried, honestly. Sorry, I got a little sniffle. Got a little sniffle in my nose there. Pause for a second. Gotta keep talking. Gotta keep talking. What else can we talk about? You guys want to talk about Dark and Darker? We haven't talked about Dark and Darker in a while. Also, terrible perks here. Absolutely, the game really wants me to take Frost Mage. I don't want to take Frost Mage because I feel like it's going to lower our kill count, and I'm curious how well this build's going to do. I think we're going to be surprised at how high our kill count here is because we've been getting swarmed almost the entire game, and you know about Swarm Theory. I don't need to tell you about Swarm Theory. I'm sure you all know about Swarm Theory in this game, so we don't have to get into that too much. But I think Frost is going to overall lower our kill count here with this build, so I would prefer to stay away from it if possible. So that being said, how when is Dark and Darker coming out? Someone tell me. Someone give me the deets. I miss it dearly. You know what I realized also? We have had Splinter for like the longest time on this build. Have not seen Reaper rounds once yet. We've had light bullets for a long time. Kind of tragic here that the game's not showing us Reaper rounds. Oh well, not the end of the world. Eventually it'll show it, you know, eventually. Hello there, by the way. Dr. Professor Ghost, nice to see you again. Since we all know the meta here is to farm the ghost for eyeball kills. That's how you win this. That's how you get the oh, look at that, by the way, Reaper rounds, thank you. That's how you get the world record, is you farm this fool. Sure, Tome of Rage, why not? Seems pretty good here. It is crazy. We're unloading our entire mag. I know this is a lower spawn rate area of the game, or whatever, but we're like not even triggering Ethereal. It's like once every 3 magazines we get a trigger of it. Which I think is kind of funny. But whatever. Hey, where is he? Terry, show yourself. Give me Pyromaniac. I've earned it. I made it this far in the game without Pyromaniac. I deserve Pyromaniac now. You coward. Or there you are, you fucking bitch. Come here. Give me the Pyromaniac now, or else. You know what? I could use a little bit of ammo refilling here too, especially with the extended magazine from Tome of Rage here. We could definitely use a little bit of ammo refilling instead. That would not hurt us here. Okay. You know, when it's cool, it's cool, and right now the build is pretty cool. I can't deny that. It is just a huge wave of fire. Swarm theory is over now, though. We now, you know, enemies can't even get close to us without getting just evaporated. Looks like our shots are doing like 50 damage per hit, which is pretty crazy. That must be mostly Dragon Bond damage. Not mostly, but like a lot of Dragon Bond damage, right? Because our base damage is like 8, right? We have some damage ups, but there's death rounds or assassin. Give me death rounds here. But we have, you know, let's see if we can tell how much does a dragon do right here damage wise. 500 damage. See, that's 50 of the damage right now is from Dragon Bond. So yeah, it's an important part of us dealing the damage here. Our actual bullets are only doing, well, now it's doing, it looks like 70 damage, right? Ish. 70 to 80-ish, depending if it goes through the magic lens or not. So most of our damage is from the Dragon Bond. 10 damage is from death rounds, which we just took. Yeah, it's actually really funny how much of our damage is actually coming from our dragon here. Stand your ground, sure. I don't hate that. Seems, you know, more bullets, more problems, as you know the kids would say. Come here. Come closer. There we go. A little circle again. And this is the game. This is it now. We just do this. Every once in a while, we just do a spin. Oh, here we go. Enemies have more HP now? Great. Give me Assassin first here. Let me collect some XP over here too, I think, by the way. Listen, I never said the build was not strong when it got going. It's obviously very strong. And Pyromaniac is just sick. It is annoying that it took us so long to find Pyromaniac, though. But whatever. Oh sure, give me in the wind. Yeah, sure. Let's throw in Kunoichi at the last second here too. That'd be pretty funny. Let's get a little bit more fire rate on this build. That's what we're missing right now. I don't know, man. Give me Ritual. It doesn't matter. It's all fine. It's all good. Let me just sit back, relax. Just, you know, create cool, fun patterns with our bullets. Very neat. It's actually hypnotic. If this was the episode where I was falling asleep, I think this would actually put me to sleep. By the way, thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin, of course. Got to give a shout out to my boy, Kevin. Love that guy. Of course. You know what? Fuck you. Give me Fanfire. I want Miniclip instead. Fuck you, Kunoichi. You're too late. This would genuinely put me to sleep, though, I think, if it was the sleep-deprived episode. I think I'd be out. Anyway, let's get a little bit closer here. You know, let's put auto-aim on. Let's see what happens if we auto-aim here. It looks weird. Maybe I'm crazy. It's a little phallic, right? It's a tiny bit. Like, you know, the one line and then, like, the... It's not really... It's more of a cone, but, like, the sack behind it. It's a little phallic here. I think we can all agree. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you did enjoy our cool shapes that we made in the last 2 minutes of this run. I wish the game was harder, but it is what it is. It is good still, so whatever. And oh, 14k kills, not too shabby considering how late Pyromaniac was. That is not too shabby. I will hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.